Yeah, he wowed us with his skills on the Strictly dance floor. But after decades of playing a farmer on Emmerdale 4 years ago, Kelvin Fletcher decided to turn his soap life into the real one.
No farming experience at all, right? None at all. And himself and his wife, Liz, moved their young family into a 120-acre farm in the Peak District. They haven't looked back, have they?
No.
They're loving life. Have a look at this.
If you've got 4 kids, lambing 50 sheep is it? Bring it on.
Now you're going for it.
We have little piggies.
Look how cute they are. Your first wellies.
Come on.
I used to wear heels, little dresses in Manchester, and I'm covered in mud 24/7.
Oh, no. I've got to be the world record bucket shaker.
Kelvin looks so happy, even when all this muck is just landing on top of his head. He's living the dream.
It's mad, isn't it? I own a sheep. I don't own one, I own a shed full here. 3 years ago, I didn't even have a dog.
There you go. We can join Kelvin and Liz live now. Good morning, both. How are you?
Good morning to you both. Thanks for coming on.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, how's the morning on the farm? What time did you get up? What jobs have you done so far?
Oh, I'll tell you what, today wasn't too bad, actually. Obviously, it's half-term at the minute, so the kids are off today. So they required most of the morning's input. And then we came into the sheds, I think, about 7 o'clock, something like that. So it's not been too early.
That's a lie-in in the farming world, isn't it?
Yeah.
My word.
Kelvin, like you and Liz are, you know, actresses and actors. So you've been at a very, very busy period. What was it that made you go into farming? I mean, it's so different. What happened?
Josie, I don't know. I get asked that every day. You think by now I'd come up with a really articulate explanation, but it's just funny how things kind of come about. It was we were actually meant to move to California, of all things, but the pandemic came, and I think we just subconsciously wanted just a different way of life. I don't know what we wanted. We just wanted something different, and we saw a little picturesque farm in the middle of the Peak District. We viewed it, and we thought we'd give it a go. And 3 years later, we've never looked back. I never thought we'd have animals. We got a few sheep. Before you know it, we've got a shed full now, and it's just been a bit of a roller coaster, but we've absolutely, it's just been amazing.
I could have been on the beach, but instead we're in the barn.
Yeah, but we wouldn't be without you. I mean, and it's not a little farm. You've done 120 acres there. I mean, what is it like looking after 120 acres of farm every single day?
It's hectic, it's full on, it's hectic, it's chaotic, as well as 4 kids who I think are the biggest animals of the farm. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy, but we love it. We never look back.
The farming's the easy bit. It's the kids. We've got, twins at 2, we've got little Milo at 5, and we've got Marnie at 7. So, I mean, looking after the kids is the hardest thing.
That's proper mucking out right there, 4 kids. I hear your pain. I hear your pain. It's wonderful, because I remember when you came in just when you started for a chat on the sofa, and you weren't quite sure how it worked out. You both look very happy and at ease with the situation. So let's have a little tour. Show us some animals, guys. There you go. There you go.
So this is, we thought, because the TV camera's there today, we thought we'd treat you. So we brought a few animals in to give you a little bit of a... We've just finished lambing. However, we've got one sheep that does look like it's about to lamb today. So she's there in the corner, and what they'll do, they'll kind of what they call nesting. They'll find a little quiet corner and just get a little bit of a quiet space. And hopefully, I reckon today, in the next hour or so, she's actually going to lamb.
Oh, wow.
And then at the bottom here, we've just got some pigs in to finish these. These are our native Oxford Sandine Blacks. There's 2 having a little sleep there, and there's 2 here. You're probably not the best angle, actually, there, but...
That's not what you need before lunchtime, is it?
And then here, we've got some baby lambs. These were born about 2 weeks ago, and they've been a little bit poorly of late. We've had to... Mummy wasn't too good, so we've had to try and rear them ourselves. So, yeah, that's just the nature of having animals. It's like having more children. You've got a constant worry of how they're going to be OK. And
it can be heartbreaking at times as well, Kelvin, can't it? It can be tough.
It can be. That's the nature of farming. I think understanding, there's ups and there's downs. And as beginners, this is only our 3rd year of farming. We're very much on that journey of discovery. Every year we're learning something new. Every day we're learning something new, really. So it's been a huge learning curve for us. And then next up, we've got Lizzie's favourites. These are the cria. These are the baby alpacas.
The prettiest of the farm, I think.
They're lovely. And Liz, Kelv, how involved are the kids? Do you get them to chip in? And, you know, because it's important that our children know where our food comes from. A lot of kids don't these days, do they?
Absolutely. That's one of my favourite things about moving to the farm and how much the kids are involved. They have to be involved because they have to be with us all the time. We can't just leave them in the house fending for themselves. They're too young. So they've really kind of been with us in this whole journey from day one and learned along with us. And we give them a lot of responsibility. They know what the responsibility is and they love it. They really thrive from it. And one of the twins with Teus, who's only 2, he is a keen farmer. You cannot get him inside. So, you know, we might have some free labour there in a few years.
Liz, do you know what? I've been following you on your Instagram. I'm obsessed with your 2 Instagram, by the way. And how are you doing it all? Because you're still working on Hollyoaks. You've got a 120-acre farm. You've got twins. You've got the other 2. How are you doing it all?
I don't know.
She's got a strong man behind her. That's how she does it.
Well, OK. And
You just do, don't you? You just do it.
You have to, don't you? It's great that the public are interested because the first series went down a real storm. We got Clarkson on his farm, we got Baker on his farm. I think we need a farm-off between all 3 of you, right? I don't know how we do it, based on yields or something. What do you think?
Well, I think the great show. I mean, Clarkson's is fantastic. Matt Baker's as well. We've seen Kate Humble's The Yorkshire Farm. There's so many shows like that, and I think they all represent, you know, that it's informative TV. It's a sense of escapism, and they're all unique in their own way. Clarkson's got a huge endeavour there, massive commercial business, and it's hilarious as well. Whereas this is just a little family farm, and for us, it's all about living. We just want to live off the land and really enjoy a great lifestyle with the kids. But we're avid watchers of those shows, and we watch it, try and pick up some tips, don't we? Really,
Absolutely, yeah. Because every farm does it differently, and that's the thing. You watch what other people are doing and see if you can make that work on your farm.
Kelv, Liz, what would you say to anybody trying to follow in your footsteps?
Oh, go for it. Absolutely. You know, everything starts with, as the Speakman's always told me, everything starts with a thought, and you just got to take action. Then you got to go from there. And I think this is what represents. We've had so many people, Kate, what our stories resonated with is that we've just stepped into the unknown. We took a leap of faith, and I think that's something we can all be encouraged to do because. You know, we did it with a little family. Yes, it was a bit of a risk and a big challenge, but you just got to embrace the unknown and embrace those challenges. And yeah, I think if you're thinking of doing anything like that, not just moving out to the countryside as such, but those big moves, big decisions, just go for it, have the faith and back yourself.
Thanks, Kelvin. Yeah. Thanks, Liz. And send my love to your dad, Kelvin. Yeah. You can find Fletcher's Family Farm on ITVX. I met him one time. I was shooting an advert. Really? He's brilliant. Yeah, he's really funny.
Look, best of luck. Enjoy it all. It's really good fun to watch you doing it. Good stuff. And let us know about how the lambing goes, won't you? Keep us up to date.
Yes, well, they're pretty much all done now, but yeah, it's been fantastic, so thank you, guys.
Well done. Good stuff. Thanks so much.